Alright, I'm gonna give an honest review of these headphones here. I have the WF1000XM5. I think that's what they're called. And I also have the 6. To, narrow it down to if you should buy it, the 6, or keep your 5s. Honestly, I would just say if it's not about, a better sound of the music, then you just stay with the 5s. If you have the X4s, I mean the M4s, XM4s, I don't know the abbreviation, but I'm gonna just say 4s. If you have the 4s, then you should get the 6, because the noise canceling is better. The sound is better. The quality of the sound is really nice on these. So I'll talk about that first, because I actually played Glitter and Gray Oscure, because it's an older song, and if you listen to this song on some old headphones, you can tell that it's a song made years ago. With the 5s, it sounds quite nice, but you can barely hear the lyrics. Well, you can hear the lyrics, but you don't hear it just as clear as the 6. The 6, I heard the lyrics, the music was nicer, the bass better. Matter of fact, I even had the bass on for this one and not for this one, and the bass was better than this one. So if it comes to the sound quality, definitely get the 6, because the sound quality is actually pretty nice. I read a review and it said the noise canceling was better for the 6, but I didn't see a difference between the two. The only time I seen a difference with both of these is when I changed the ear plugs that goes on these. The bigger ones cancel the sound out better, but they're both the same. So when it comes to noise canceling, I'm gonna be honest with you, just keep your 5s, because there's not much of a change on that one. From me, from my headphones, I didn't get a change. I didn't get a difference, a big difference. But I did get a good difference when it comes to, recording, which this is the reason why I have these. This is a big reason why I want them, is when I do a recording of the videos. This one's actually, the 6 are actually better. You can definitely hear my voice a lot better. It's deeper. The 5s are, it sounds like I'm in a room with less stuff than a room when I have these on, if that makes sense. It's slightly different, but it's better for this one. It's not a big difference. Matter of fact, I'll do a recording for both so you guys can hear that one yourself. I think I'm getting bald. But is it worth buying? Not really. If you have the XM4s, get you the 6. This is about the quality of sound. The quality of sound is a little bit better, so you want to get the 6. I don't know about gameplay. I thought about the gameplay. Maybe I'll do like a screen recording from both of these, doing some kind of game. Like I got Pokemon Go. I don't have any other game on the phone, because I don't like phone games that much. I love Pokemon. So all right, I'll give you the sound quality of the recording now. Here it is. This is how they look in your ear. They're a little bit bigger, but automatically, just like the 5s, the 6 turns on the noise canceling, and you can hear my air condition, because I have that on purpose. It didn't block it out as much, so you can still hear the air condition. The noise canceling is still, they really need to still work on the noise canceling. Bose is better when it comes to noise canceling. But this is how it sounds when I have the 6 on. Now I'll do the 5s. All right, so now I have on the 5s. As you can see, they're smaller. I actually like the design more than the 6. I really love the designs. But once again, you can still hear the air in the background in my car when you have them on. But you can tell just like slightly that your voice is not as a higher quality as the 6. It's slight, but you can tell the difference. So let me see if I can like play a game and you can hear like the music and everything too. Turn the music on real quick. You can hear the sounds. All right. So I'm gonna catch one Pokemon. It's pretty loud. But now I'm gonna change the earpods. I'm gonna pause it and then okay. So now I have on the 5s. Oh boy. Oh, come on, man. Stupid Pokemon. You can tell there's a difference in it. I don't know if it's going to come out the same as I'm listening to, but I definitely hear a difference, and the 6 sounds better than the 5s. These are the 5s that I have on right now. All right, so after going back and listening to the game, the gameplay and my voice in the game, and listening to the videos that I did with each headphone on, there's a slight difference, but it's not a big difference. Matter of fact, doing the voice recording, it pretty much almost sounds the same. The only difference is when you go to the game, the 5s are a little bit louder than the 6, but the voice and everything is still the same. So honestly, I don't see too much of a big difference between both of these headphones here. To be honest with you, maybe it's the style. The 6, they definitely look nice. They're bigger, they're bulkier, but they're lighter. The design itself of the case, it collects dust a lot easier than the 5s. And I don't think this thing will be as sturdy as the 5 because of the design. If you drop this on a corner, it may damage something. The 5s, smaller, but a little bit heavier. But the case is a lot sleeker, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said that right. But I think this design keeps it from being damaged. So if I had to make a decision on do I want the 6 or the 5s, or do I wait for a 7 come out and get the 7s? If you have the 5s, wait till the 7s comes out. The only time you would really want to get this is if you really like to hear the music. You want a better quality music, then yeah, you want to get the 6 because the bass is a little bit better. The music quality is, you can tell, you can hear the lyrics along with the bass. It is a slight difference, but it's a better difference than the 5s. So honestly, if it's noise cancellation, meetings, I haven't tried it on the phone yet. I may call someone on the phone and then try to see if it sounds good or not. Matter of fact, I may call my mom, and then I'll put an update of that, you know, to see if it's better, see if she can hear me a lot better. I know a lot of people couldn't hear me on phone calls with the 5s. That's why I had went and got some shocks, because they're a little bit better when it comes to phone calls. So maybe the 6 is better with the phone calls. That can be a game changer too. But honestly, noise cancellation and recording videos and stuff like that, the sound quality is pretty much the same. The only difference is the music. And matter of fact, if you really you know, picky about your music and you want to hear, you know, what the artist is actually trying to make us hear, then, you know, the 6, you would go with the 6. The price, they're pretty much almost the same. You know, $348, and I think it's like $328. But if you go to Amazon, they got $100 off for the 5s. So if you have the 4s and you can't afford the 6, then go get the 5s. You know, $248. Matter of fact, it's $248. So yeah, they're about the same price. If you go to Best Buy or, you know, order anywhere else. But so far I already know that Amazon is financing these, and they're selling these $100 less. So that's how I was able to get these. I financed. So yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say about this. And that's a big disappointment. I thought the sound cancellation would be a lot better. I can't talk. I thought it would be a lot better than the 5s, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see a difference. And if there is a difference, it's a very slight difference. If you want a difference, if you want the sound cancellation to be better, and you have smaller earplugs on, you know, put the large on and put it in your ear, and sound, you know, noise cancellation is a lot better that way. The 6 doesn't do much. So yeah, that's it for my review on the Sony WF1000XM5s and 6. And I'll be back with that phone call. You know, I'll be back with the call quality from both of them. Gonna be a minute for that, because everybody's at work right now. I'm unemployed, so it's just, I have a lot of time on my hand. But yeah, you guys take care, okay? And I'll give you an update on that. Peace.